Hey everybody, it's B-Diz, the Rockstar, part of Super Obvious.
And Luna Mist.
And in this video, we're talking about Dying Light, the Beast.
Yeah.
Let's go.
How do I get up the tower?
It's almost impossible. All these people will be dead.
Oh no! So in general, we're going to talk about Dying Light the Beast is actually good. Dying Light 2 got mixed bad reviews, gameplay, story-wise. I feel like they definitely gained their momentum back in the Dying Light franchise. Fuck, it's Aaron. Shit. Me and Jess, we just bought 2 more lighters. You can keep it, man. I'm just gonna make sure. Yo, Aaron, me and Jess are doing a podcast right now. I gotta call you back. You can keep the lighter, I don't care. We're gonna call you back, okay? Have a nice day. All right, so next we're gonna talk about Baron, who is the guy that's been experimenting on Kyle Crane for basically after, what was it, the first Dying Light or after the following? He's been
After the following.
He was experimenting on him for like years. So how do we feel about him as a bad guy? I'll explain that. So he's a scientist, he's messed up. He's actually a pretty boring bad guy.
Crane could easily kill this guy. As soon as he gets his hand on him, he could just take him out. But they make it like he can't, which is weird. I mean, I know he's got like all the soldiers around him, plus the chimeras and other people he's been experimenting on. BT dubs, there will be spoilers in this video.
Spoilers.
But Crane is like so powerful in this. He goes beast mode, he could like just tear everybody to shreds. So how the Baron got to be...
Yeah, so on top of what you were saying, and it's something that when we were playing the game, I was constantly saying was, if people know like what Kyle Crane is now, I feel like they like undersell what his character is. Almost like, yo, you know, I can like turn into a monster and kill all of you, right? Next, we're gonna talk about transportation, the grapple hook.
It's like they kind of sort of combined the first grapple hook and the second grapple hook, but it's still not great. I, like a lot of people, prefer the one from OG Dying Light.
Because you felt like Batman. You can go exactly where you wanted to. The second one was really wonky and loose. And
the great thing about the second one was the scorpion shot. With the zombies, you could like hit them and like pull them towards you.
Get over here!
Slash them or beat them or whatever. And then, but this one, you can't do that. You can't do the scorpion thing. You try and aim the grapple hook at a zombie and pull him, and it ain't gonna work. You can only grapple on a specific points, specific items. So like, I know I've seen videos where people are like using it to get through the town and stuff, but I'm like, how? Because when I try that, I fall to my death because I didn't grapple onto the right point, which is annoying.
So in Dying Light 2, they had the paraglider. In 3, the Beast, there is no paraglider, but we have the truck now.
And the truck's pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie though, I didn't use it a whole lot. I just ran from place to the time.
I feel like when we're playing the game, whenever we run across the truck, it's like, oh shit, there's a truck that we can use now.
It's hard to get gas too, so I mean, I know you search all the cars.
You can search a million
trucks,
vehicles with no gas.
Or you get gas, but then you have to decide, do I want to use it to fuel the truck or do I want ammo for our flamethrower? Which one do we do?
The decisions are real, guys. So next we're gonna talk about the asylum. So this is towards the ending of the game, at least how we played it. So in the asylum, it is a very stealth-based mission. If you get spotted, you will die.
There's a girl who can mind control the zombies to keep them from like getting you. And she's like got control over everyone, so to speak, in the asylum. And you have to sneak around. But if you get too close, bump them or anything, it breaks her like spell over them and they all come at you and you die.
So this asylum mission is very claustrophobic. It's very intense. It's very, very technical for even hardcore Dying Light people like myself. It is like such a hard ass mission, and it gets dragged out. Like it goes on longer and longer and longer. Like it's like when you're underwater and you're about to come up and someone just put your face back down in it. it's a suffocating,
It was
exhausting,
so
stressful ass part of the game, dude. It's so hard.
Yeah, like I got to the point where I had to like stop for a day or two because I was like, I can't. I gotta breathe. And then I go back in. Turns out 5 more minutes and I would have been done. And I was like, ugh.
Techland are assholes for this part of the game, dude. For real.
It was a challenge. It was. How about we talk about the fact that it's impossible nearly to kill any of the volatiles.
When you played the first Dying Light, when it became like, once nighttime happened, shit got very real. The complaints for a lot of people for the second game was it didn't really feel that stressful. In the Beast, they brought that bitch all the way back. Like at nighttime, it's terrifying. Like, and it's like, I think you said it, like, if you don't have your flashlight on, you literally can't see anything. It's pitch black out there.
You can use your sensor, but that only lights things up for a second. And then again, if you get spotted by one volatile, 20 of them come at you and you don't stand a chance. You can't survive it.
That's what you're talking about. Yeah. So in this game, in the Beast, like, if you get spotted by a volatile at nighttime, it's a death sentence. You're dead. Like, there's no, like, you can try to run away like a little bitch for your life. More than likely, you're going to die.
Even in beast mode, when you're trying to fight them off, it don't work. You still will be unalived.
And that's really cool, though, like how they have that dynamic, because when you turn to the beast mode, you're almost invincible. But there's situations like what you just said, and then the asylum where you're not. And they'll let you know, like, just because you turn beast, you can still die.
Yeah, you get overwhelmed, basically, and they take you out.
Next, we're going to talk about... Spoilers?
Yeah, spoilers.
All right, next, we're going to talk about Aiden in the game. So we talked about this in the Dying Light trailer video we did before. Aiden being in the game was like a lot of people would call it like a fan service. Oh my God, man, I want Aiden and Kyle Crane both in the same game. We weren't sure if they were going to give it to us. They did.
And they hinted at it in the beginning, but you didn't really think about it, because in the beginning, when you're first escaping the laboratory, Spike is there, but so is a masked white guy. And you're like, But no one really thought, oh, maybe that's Aiden, because he didn't talk or anything. He just made
it was like right in our face, but under the radar at the same time,
right.
Which is good storytelling. And
that's when, of course, Aiden got captured and he got experimented on. So when we see him again for the first time is in the tunnels, where trying to escape all the soldiers. And again, at that point, he's like kind of beastly himself, so you don't really know that's Aiden. And then later, once we capture him and he's chilled out, we're like, oh my, as soon as he talks, I was like, oh,
we know it's him. If you guys played the game, you know the moment when that shit happened.
I was so excited. I was so happy.
Aiden is jacked as hell. He's like a really small Hulk.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I thought they were gonna make us wait for it, but they gave it to us. Next, we're gonna talk about how in Dying Light the Beast, they had this really cool way of combining all the scenery from all the games. When you're playing the game and you're just exploring, they did really good at combining Old Town, like the following countryside, Dying Light 2. It all just gels so smooth how they did that. I honestly feel like in a game, I've never really seen anything like that before.
Yeah.
Where they just combine all the scenery from all the previous games.
It was cool. I like too how they changed things up a little bit, like as far as finding things like poppies and dandelions to help with crafting and stuff. It's not so in your face. Look for these specific kinds of trees and go to it. It's more, you gotta actually look, because they look more natural in the setting. Everything looks more like natural, not like you're playing a game, like you're actually immersed in this place. That was really cool.
All right, next we're gonna talk about the weapons in Dying Light, the Beast. The weapons are really cool, man. Like, what is like the UV grenade launcher, flamethrower? Adding the flamethrower in it was really cool.
I like a lot of the guns. The shotgun, one of my favorites. And I like how much we can modify and change them. And they brought back where you can repair so many times. I thought that was good.
All right, so next we're going to talk about when Kyle Crane turns into the Beast. We didn't do it too much, but when he is the Beast, he can jump super far, and he can basically fall from any distance and not really get hurt. That just makes you feel like a badass, dude. Like,
He can pick up boulders and stuff and chuck them. We never really did a lot of that either. I would just, anytime I played and I was the beast, I just
you just go,
pelted everyone
yeah,
and
you
ripped
just go
heads
in there
off.
raw, dude,
Yeah.
and try to kill him. Yeah, we didn't really use a lot of his other abilities, but anytime you turn into the beast, you feel like invincible to a certain extent, which is so cool. And we'll quickly talk about that too. So in the next Dying Light game, they're talking about the beast being exclusive to the beast. Like, they're gonna try to do the next game and not have that in there.
I question how that's even going to work, because if you have Crane and you have Aiden, either of those characters, they both have the beast qualities. So I don't understand how they're going to take that away and keep it just in the beast unless they give us new characters in general. I feel like that's the only way they can do it, is give you new characters with new storyline. Then you can't play as a beast person because
You kind of give us something and spoil us with it and then take it away. That's not gonna work.
they did it with a grapple hook.
We're almost done here. Let's talk about Spike.
Bye.
They killed our man Spike. Even a lot of other YouTubers, it was basically like a Negan-ish unaliving.
Yeah, you're all sitting at a dinner table. The Baron offs one guy at the table you don't even really know. And then there he is with Spike. And you're like, no. And then it happens.
I don't know, man. Story-wise, to be real, I feel like they shouldn't have done that. Like,
I agree.
maybe teased it or hurt him just to off him. I get the story impact and emotionalness, but it's just like, I feel like they didn't have to do that, man.
They could have taken out Olivia instead.
All right, so going back to what you're talking about, the ending of The Beast. So we talked about how the story is super wide open for another game to come out, which is really cool. We've talked about in Dying Light 2, which didn't get the best reviews, had a big ass DLC. First Dying Light had a big ass DLC, The Following. So The Beast should have a big ass like DLC.
I feel like they should,
That's-
absolutely.
I feel like most of the reviews for The Beast have been really good. So people definitely want more.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm
They
saying?
always want more.
That would be kind of cool though, just to play as the Beast more.
Yeah. But I want them to open up a bigger map because, I mean, the map they gave us is pretty good, but I want more.
They said it from the beginning before the game came out that it was very dense. Like, there's a lot in it within it, but it's not like the biggest. It's not the first game. It's not The Following. You said it earlier. There is like the detail in the game. It looks like all the other games combined, but the graphics look better.
They made it more of an immersive experience. Like, you are in a whole nother, like, just realm, essentially. You can put yourself in there because it looks so realistic. Even the way the sun's moving in the sky and it's changing the direction of shadows. It's phenomenal. All the detail they put into it, it's phenomenal. And very few glitches where you get stuck in a place or whatever. I remember in Dying Light 2, I got stuck in a lot of different places. And I
Oh,
would
that
get
game was a
so
fucking wreck when it came out.
annoying.
That shit was terrible
Oh,
when it first came out. It was debatably a broken game when Dying Light 2 first came out.
yeah.
Is that it?
Overall, I give it a 10 out of 10. It was a great game.
Yeah,
I want more.
I know. I wish it was still like. I wish we didn't beat it yet.
I know.
Yeah, Dying Light: The Beast was a great game. If you're a Dying Light fan, you're gonna love this game
Techland nailed it.
for sure. All right, guys, beat is a rock star, part of Super Obvious,
And Luna missed.
and we'll see you guys in the next video.
Yeah.
Subscribe.